We're real life sisters, Kay and Shi, and we real life want to be your sisters too. Welcome to the family. No takesies backsies. Now let's get on with the Kay and Shi Show. All right, back here in segment 2 at Values Matter Week. And right now we want to talk about our personal values and our experience with discovering what they were and then rearranging them. Now, we had already established business values that before we attended a conference called Date with Destiny with Tony Robbins. And we had done this for our business. We had worked with our team, and we're going to talk about that in the next statement and the next segment. But we had established them for the business, and then going to hear more about personal values and how they play out in your life at Date with Destiny. Shi, I don't know about you, but I was kind of like, duh, like, how have we not done this?
Oh, totally. And knew that it was important. And I know we were both excited to get to that conference. And Date with Destiny, like, let us just paint a little bit of the picture here for you. It is, if you've seen I Am Not Your Guru on Netflix, that is the conference that they follow Tony through. And it's a 6-day conference. It's in West Palm Beach. And we had been so excited to go. And we kept talking about, leading up to Date with Destiny, who are the women that walk into Date with Destiny, right? Like, we did a lot of personal growth and development to get us into that door so that we could be in the right space. And it was 6 intense days. You're dancing all day, you're up late, you're digging deep, it's freezing. It's this whole hodgepodge of experience while you're there, but you get immersed in the material and in the experience so that you can be most open to talking about what those personal values are for you now and being in the right state and going through the right process in order to discover those. And then getting to decide, well, what is the person I want to be and the goals that I want to achieve? And do my current values allow me, are they in alignment with that? Do they allow me to achieve that outcome? And that was really huge for us. And then it's so fun to pick your new values. Come on.
It is such a good time. You get the opportunity to dig deep and dive in and figure out, okay, well, if my values dictate how I act, how do I want to act? How do I want myself to show up in the world no matter what, right? Defaulting to the behavior that you're looking for, the behavior that you want. And being in this environment at the Date with Destiny conference, I mean, gosh, it was so fun. I literally danced my toenails off.
Yes, you did. That is a true statement.
A literal statement. Very, very literal. That happened. True story. But the values that we set forward have really helped. So my 5 values are vibrancy, grace, flow, presence, and love. So 5 values now that are at the top of my list that help me to personally act out in a way that I'm proud of.
It's helped me transform as well. You know, as I designed the character of who I wanted Shyla to be and what I think my potential can be at that conference and thinking into that, it actually took me about a year later to take everything we did there and distill it into the words that I really liked, but I kept working on it through the year. And mine came out to be 8, and I put them on a values vision board. In fact, both of us did. And we made these boards during another Tony Robbins conference, but that's a story for another time. But I put mine on a board, and in the center of the board, I said, let your values dictate your decisions. And then I've made mine into a little mantra. So I'll say it for you all so you can hear the values that I hope to make all my decisions through. And that's to be heart-centered and active, to learn and grow and articulate, be energetically bright and appreciate experience, value others, be here now.
Okay, I am feeling the energy from that. My goodness, how fun. I love that you made it into a cheer.
Yeah, we were actually doing the hand motions together. You can't see it, but there are hand motions and we were doing them.
Oh my gosh, well, I love it. And being able to now see these values act out more so within our lives over the course of the past, now it's been almost 3 years since that conference has been amazing. And sometimes they've acted out in ways that we're not proud of, but most of the time they're in ways that do benefit who we want to show up as in the world. And so we would highly encourage you to, first off, if you can, attend a Date with Destiny or an Unleash the Power Within event with Tony Robbins. It's absolutely worth it. Or spend some time working on your own personal values. Put that list out. What are the things that you value? And if there are things on the top of that list that maybe are having you act in a way in your life, right? Remember that we're not talking about what you want to value, but what you actually value. If something in your life isn't going the way that you want, chances are you can fix it with a repositioning or reframing of your values. So next up, we're going to talk a little bit more about how values play out in your business.